Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2017 with the Rude Man, and I'm on a new map today. At least it's new for me. I don't know how long it's been out. Whoa, what the hell was that? Canada Ultimate, I think it's called. And anyway, it's another one of these maps that I kind of enjoy playing because it's like really play big or go home. So first thing I want to say is I'm starting to get a sore throat. So if my voice sounds funny, that's the reason. And I thought I would come in and do a quick recording before it went completely pie-eyed on me. I'm not quite sure whether I should do a tour of the farm or just start playing. But there are some things that are interesting. I've always thought some of those maps were that had horses that never moved. This one, everything moves in this. Cats make noise. You can't shoot them, though. I tried. Anyway, this is the main farm, I'm assuming. You have a horse ranch. If it isn't, I'm calling this the main farm because I didn't see any other building, but it's got the Canadian flag flying, so I figured this was it. The main farm area is over here, and there's a lot of production on this farm. What I did was I kept most of the equipment that was on the map when I started it. All I really did was I changed some of the things that I prefer with mods that I enjoy using. I had one of these, and I traded it for the one I like. I have different harvesters than these, but I thought I would try these. These came with the map, or they didn't come with it, but it's what he had purchased for the map. So I've never really used the homes before. I usually use the Grims. So I'm going to try to use the homers. Now I do have another mod that I didn't put in here. Is it Vasix that I have? Let me see. Let's look at the shop here and look at harvesters. Not forage harvesters. It'd be potato harvesters, beet harvesters, that kind of thing. Let's see. This isn't it. Where are they? Maybe I didn't put them in. Huh. Maybe I didn't put them in. This is that new mod I bought. I probably never use. I don't seem to use the DLC mods that they give you in the game. Well, I don't know where they're at. Maybe I did not put it in. But I do have. Maybe they're in harvesters. Let's take a look. There they are. Okay, so these harvesters, I have a whole mod series of these Grims by one particular mod author. I can't think of his name. It's like Vaslik or something like that. But I've got these Grims, and there's he has two sets. He's got Grims, and he also has the homers. And I've got the other set, but I'm kind of using the homers that are in this game. Let me see where they're at. If that's, I think it's the, yeah, I don't see them now. Oh, lordy, lord. Yeah, I'm not feeling too good, so I'm kind of, my mind's kind of blank right now. So I thought I'd try these initially, and I'll wait and see. I've got other mods I can use, but we'll try to do those. This one was on the map when I got it. So were these. All the tractors here, the seeders, all of that is. This is my Enterprise that I put in myself. He had the Lilies, or the Lellies, just a tractor mower, and I replaced it with that one. Kept all this stuff. He had this one. I kept it. Brought my own combine in. Brought my dump truck trailer that I like to use as a farm vehicle just around the farm area. And let's see, I brought a cat in this time for a truck. I kept his animal. This one here. I have this mod. I kept this. He had this in, so I didn't trade it in. Let's see. This is the cattle farm. I don't know if I have to put the stop milk mod in or whether it's built in. So it doesn't hurt if I do. So I think I'm gonna put the stop milk in before I do anything else. If I have it in this mod folder. I do, right there. Let's put that in. So I'm just going to pop this in here. If it's already built in the map, it won't hurt anything to have it. All right, so also we start off with, I think, 20 cows and 20 pigs, no sheep. I understand the water's free on the map. At least I thought I read that. There's a lot of stuff to do. As you see, the main farm is huge. There's the chickens. Thank God he doesn't have the chickens just right up against the house like some people do. That drives me crazy, all that chicken noise. There's your homogenized milk max. And let's see, we've got... All right, so there's your silage clamps, which I probably will never use. There's a lot of equipment on here that I haven't seen, so I'm going to have to kind of go through and see how it works. Let's see, there's the sheep. Well, supposedly, we didn't have any. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We don't have any breeding sheep. We have sheep. We don't have any breeding sheep. We have pigs. We don't have any breeding animals, it looks like. We have cows. All right, so yeah, we don't have any breeding animals. I'll have to figure out how to use those. I'm not quite sure if I've done that before. While we're in there, though, let's take another look at, let's see. All right, so we have wheat and barley and canola and sunflowers and what the hell ever those things are. Soybeans. We've got corn, we've got potatoes, we've got sugar beets, we have something I'll never use. That's the sugar cane. I hate sugar cane. They can take and stuff it. And what else? We got more. There's more. Someplace. All right, we got oats. We got tobacco. We can do tobacco. We have corn. Not quite sure what that is. We have millet, I think it is. Triticale. We've got, I don't know what that is either. That might be coffee beans. Okay, I'm going to have to check, see what it is. We have peanuts. So I'll have to check and see. I think that's spelt triticale. I'm trying to go by, we have grapes, sorghum. I'm trying to go by the icons. You've got onions and carrots. Not quite sure what that is. There's an easier way to do that, by the way. One of the quickest ways is just to go through the cedar. If we pull up the cedar, we can kind of run through them like this. There's grapes, there's sungrass, Sudan grass, black beans, hops. See, we got all kinds of junk in here. The other way to do it is to go in here and do this. Right here, we got wheat, canola, soybeans, potatoes, oilseed, grass, barley, sunflowers, corn, sugar beets, poplar, ugh, the devilweed, sugar cane, and then we've got oats, cotton, millet, mustard. That's what that one thing was, mustard, peanuts, triticale, tobacco, hops, coffee, rye, rice, Sudan grass, sorghum, black beans, carrots, grapes, and onions. Now you know why I said play big or go home. Here's the other reason I said play big or go home. Look at the size of these fields here. Look at 29. It's the whole width of the map. Look at 32. It's the whole length of the map. It's just unbelievable, or height of the map. So those are huge fields. And, of course, we don't own them, which is okay. when you purchase the farm here, I always say purchase because it's a brand new farm, and there you go. We have field 1, we have field 2, we have field 3, we have field 4, and we have field 5. Now notice they're probably the smallest fields on the map, but that's okay. It's a starting point, right? Okay, so there's plenty of fields from small all the way up to large, as you can see. Medium size up here, medium size on the ends here. There's production everywhere. There's 3 train systems, and we'll kind of look at those at some point. I got a lot of plowing to do, and there must be a lot of lumber if you want to do lumber, because when you load the map up, you have 2 Ponzis. So there must be lots of logging to do if that's your thing. There's 1 train, 2 trains, and 3 trains. If we look at the trains, there's a flatbed, there's logging cars, there's grain cars, and let's see, same with this. I think they're all the same. They're all set up about the same. But if we look at the animation, like I said before, the ships move. Look at that, ships moves. The ship moves, and all of them do actually. There's 3 private yachts that go around, and I waited long enough to see if the collision was on these things, and it is, or there's not, because at some point that great big boat gets where it's getting turned in this corner, and one of those yachts will come and they drive right through it. So that's kind of cool. So there's a lot of animation on this. And then let's see what else is. There's tons and tons of production on here, obviously, since you've got coffee and tobacco and all kinds of different crops on here. At some point, I'll probably take a look at the whole map. I didn't mean this to be a tour of this map. I just wanted to play it. So I'm going to start harvesting, I think. You got this great big field or thing over here that you can store. There's a shop, and inside here is a great big storage area where you can bring some of your equipment. There's my corn header. I like the fact that the whole site is a door here. That's kind of nice, because you can kind of come and go in this thing. I don't know if this is yours or not, but I'm using it. And it's numbered. It's got a number in it, number 1, which leads me to believe there's a number 2 somewhere. There's the number 2, so there's always a number 2. Yeah, I know. That sounds funny, doesn't it? Number 2. He said number 2. So anyway, it's on each corner of the farm proper. There's your hay point there. You got your mixing stations here. There's the pig. There's the pig one. There's the blue one is the cattle one, on the corner by the cattle, on the corner by the pigs. Sweet, huh? See how the theme goes here. Got your storage silos. Not quite sure. I'm going to have to find out how these work and how much they hold. There's a BGA plant right next to the farm. Sugar beets. Sugar beets. All right, now this, I'm glad to see this. This is your silage maker, and it's the same mod that I use, except for he's probably made adjustments to it because, well, I don't know if he did or not. Now, it's putting out slurry instead of digistate. Somebody keeps telling me I say that wrong. I say digistate, and it's supposed to be digestate or something. Whether it makes any difference, I have no idea. But there you go. One man's potato is another man's potato. So there. So this one says slurry. It doesn't say digestate. I'm not quite sure if there's a need for digestate on this. Got these gold things just laying around everywhere. I haven't picked any of them up yet because I don't normally like to do that. But he's got these. I shouldn't say he. It may be a whole team of people. They got these storage elevators everywhere, and it looks like the train system goes by every one of them. But every one of them has a reader board on it. Now, as far as I know, there's no way to combine those. So I don't know if you put something in this one that it would combine with another one. I don't think it does. I think they're all separate, but I don't know that for sure. So until I start messing with it, I do have a helicopter. I could fly around and show you the map, but I don't know if I want to right now. I kind of wanted to get some harvesting going and see if I want to do this map or not. There's tons of these around. Dang it! I picked up a gold nugget and I didn't mean to. There's tons of these things around, these compost masters. One right here on the farm. I'm assuming there's a great need for compost. What's convenient is the station where you buy all your equipment is just right here across one of your fields. Take a quick look at the fields we do own. This is number 2. It's got carrots on it. Number 3, I think, has... No, wait a minute. This is carrots. That's onions. Right, this is onions. So he's planted these with a variety of crops to start with. Over here, we've got wheat. It's always good to start with wheat so you get a little bit of windrow. We've got potatoes here, and we've probably got sugar beets here. Right. Okay, so you got a variety of things going here. I'm going to start the wheat, I think, up here. By the way, I have a brand new version of Courseplay. It's got some changes on it that I'm not sure about, so I might have to take a look at that. Maybe a little bit of a learning curve there. I did leave the traffic on for the time being. I generally turn that off, but I left it on for now until I get smacked around enough by the village zombies to want to take it off. One of the reasons why I kind of wanted to get right at the harvesting is because of my throat. It's starting to hurt. Darn, whatever it is. At first I thought it was just allergies because we've got so much pollen this time of year. Everybody that's got allergies bitching about it. But I think this is not that. This is pretty serious sore throat here. Matter of fact, I'm going to take a sip of tea. Pardon me. Warm tea kind of feels better. Right, so let's open this thing up. And then let's take a look at Courseplay. What do I have? Version 5.02, 69. I just downloaded this yesterday. I'm pretty sure this is the new one, but I could be mistaken, because I can't remember what the old one was number-wise. But I'll show you one of the differences that I found when you do a field like this and you do something like that. And you know what? I wonder if I should be in this. I guess it doesn't matter. So we're in the northwest. So you choose field number 1, get your working width, your starting location. Now, if you remember before, when you hit starting location, it went to like northwest, southwest, southeast. The last thing on the list was current vehicle position, the very last thing. And this one, as soon as you hit that, everything pops up automatic. Your starting direction is automatic. Return to first point is deactivated. The headland, there's no headlands. All that kind of stuff. So I don't see any trees or hedges or anything to get in the way here. I don't know if I need to do a headland. So I'm going to try this first. I'm going to try this all automatic business and see how that works. Let's do a field generation here. And we're going to we're going to save that. And I'm just going to call it field aught 1 harvest. Go with that. Sweet. So let's see how this is going to pan out here. And let me see if I can just start it and what happens. Nothing. Whoa, what happened? All right, we'll pick that up later. So we do have the windrow going. Right, there it goes. Windrow's going. Let's jump out of that. We've got, what do we have? We have potatoes. Do we have a potato header? I think we do. I think, well, I don't know. I've never used these Holmers. I don't know what's going on here. Let's see what we've got. Let's go to the garage. I may have to end up buying my own stuff after all, but let's just see. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Is it? Yeah, it is. Maybe. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So we have the potatoes, the sugar beets, and the carrot and onion. Oh, I see. This, I was thinking I needed 4 because I have 4 different crops. I don't, because this does both carrots and onions. Sweet. So, let's do taters first, I guess. Well, let's do whatever this thing's hooking up to, which is probably potatoes. I don't know. Does it say on them? Does anything say potatoes? It's brown. I'm thinking brown would be potatoes. That yellowish is probably sugar beets, and the orange would be carrots. Let's go with this. We're going to run over where I think I saw potatoes, carrots, and onions. Oh my. See that glitchy thing in the street there? When I'm flying my helicopter, all the roads just start going crazy with glitchiness. I don't know what that is. And somebody told me once what caused it. I don't recall. Okay, I'm going to try to take this guy this way instead of the other way, so don't think it matters, but let's just do it. Let me drop the header after we open up the... Alright, what happened? What's going on? Was that already open? How do you open the damn thing? I've never used this Holmer. Fold the header. Now I don't want to fold the header, I want it down. How do you lower, unfold the header? There it goes. Something different. A little something different. Let's get in here. And I'm going to start this field right here, I guess. Right here. Alright, now let's see. We're going to do field work. This is field, which field is this? 4. 4. And it's not 4 meters, it's 12. There we go. Starting location, everything's automatic. I'm going to leave it at that. I want to try this, see how it works here. And then we're going to do field 4. Field hot 4. Whoops. What are we doing? Potatoes. Potato. I guess I should say harvest. Let's try that. And let's just drive the course and see what happens. Takes a minute to wind up, I guess. Oh, that's sweet. All right, now we're going to have to get... let's turn that off. We're going to have to get trucks out here. Mervyn Gilmore's on this one. Let's set this thing up with in group 2, and then let me run around here. Let's put this one in group 4. I always put this one in group 4 because that's my group for equipment on directly on the farm and not out in the field necessarily. This one is going to go into group 3. That's where I usually put my harvest trucks, and we'll leave it at that for now. And I may not stick with this truck. I may move to a different truck. And I'm not going to set up a course play route just yet because I don't know what I'm going to do. So let's grab this guy and have him go out and do the potatoes. I know that combine holds a whole ton of stuff. Well, actually, for that matter, no, it doesn't, because I'm not using the normal potato thing that I usually use. Harvester, I should say. So I don't know what this Homer holds. I guess we could take a look. All right, so it's got 22,000 in it already, and it's 22%. So it looks like it holds a fair share. It should. It's huge. Now I'm curious as to how this thing's going to pick up the fruit, because that header's pretty wide there. Does that spout come out wide enough? Is there collision? Oh, I'm going to hit it. I'm going to hit it. I'm going to hit it. See, the spout comes out, but it's not really wide. So, is there collision on the end of that header? Because otherwise, this truck's going to drive right into that header. Right? Let me see what happens if I get up close here. See if I can pick up fruit on the fly. Well, it barely works. It works okay, I guess. I still don't know whether there's collision on that. I mean, I could really find out by... There doesn't seem to be. Okay. That's good. Man, he doesn't want to stop. So we've got Mervin on this harvester. Oh shoot! I didn't set up the other harvester. Where is it? I went right by it, didn't I? There it is. Let's put that one. That one's got David Weir on it. Let's put that one in group 2. And as you can see, this monster holds a heck of a lot of grain. Got 26,000 in there already, and it's not even half full. So we'll just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I want to get an initial start on this. When I'm feeling a little better, I'll come in and do a flyby so you can kind of see the map. Or I don't know. Maybe I could do that. We'll see if I get bored and I don't run out of time, which I probably will. Right on. Let's see what else we got to do. I don't know anything about the storage. I don't know if it holds, how much the main storage holds. Hopefully it holds a ton and a ton and a ton more. What is that? Mustard. Isn't that pretty? Sweet. Mustard is white and yellow. Well, green and yellow. Right, let me test the theory about the free water. I think the water is supposed to be free. Free as a bird. You got your ability to make your own fertilizer. I think you've got the ability to make your own fuel. I think we'll find out. It's a big map. I really haven't looked at it that close. There just seems to be tons and tons of stuff to do. All right, I don't know if I can get the water. It doesn't seem to want to give me water. Give me water. I might have to get a special rig for that. I don't know. Well, this truck's in the way for one thing. Let's see. Was there another? There's got to be another water thing that's not blocked by a truck. I may have to use special whatcha-dinger for that. Oh, look, making wool already. What was I looking for? Water. I remember now. Is that the only water spout on the whole damn farm? Come on. Maybe. Alright, well, I guess we'll just move this truck then. Yoda, get out of the way. Oh, it wasn't hooked to the trailer. Oh, crap. Okay, that was too funny. I'm going to follow the tracks back. Follow the tracks. Follow the yellow brick road. Alright, now we got the trailer. Close it up. You got no animals in there. Or maybe you leave it open for the smell to come out, because it's probably pretty smelly after having animals in it. Alright, let's try this again. See if we can get in. Find a trigger here. And no, I don't know how the breeding stuff works. I'm going to find out. Alright, so that's not working. Maybe that's where the water goes. No, that can't be where the water goes, right? Let me flip around the other way. Now, when I bought the farm, I don't believe I had a water rig, so you gotta buy your own. That's not working. Tain't working. It's not working. So I may have to get you know, the regular water tanky thing. I don't know. Yeah, we'll have to see. Doggone it. Don't know. Ain't got a clue. No clue. There are other forms of tanks I could check, I guess. Got the slurry tanks, but that's not slurry. I mean, I've got, I tried this one. I don't imagine the other one's going to be any different, but who knows? They might be. Who knows? Right. So, let me check the garage and make sure and see if I've got a water tank or not. I kept all those lousy tractors. I'll be replacing them as I go. I bought my two big monsters for doing plowing and seeding because they need a big rig. I don't see a water tank, so as far as I know, we don't have one. Darn it. Let's go check the rigs out here. Is he done? He's almost done. If he isn't done already. This is his last run here. Let's go check and see how the potato dude is doing. He needs emptying. No, he's done. That was quick. Let's get up in it here. See what we can do. Alright, that one's full. Let's get the other one in here. Alright, the collision only is on the last end here. No, maybe not at all. maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it only is partially. It's only partially done. Oh shoot! Oh dear. All right. So there's an easy fix there, I guess. I think I can go in and fold that sucker back up again. Let's stop the driver and get rid of that. Close that out. Let me hit the proper button here and see if we can now unload this thing. No, don't do that. All right, let's see here. Pipe out. Oh, the pipe is out. Oh, it's gonna hit the trailer. I'm gonna spill all the taters out. All right, put the pipe away. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. So now we got to go back and get the other header. Let's see, we got beets and onions and carrots, oh my. You know what though, we're done with this one. Let's go put this in storage, or I'm going to have equipment laying every dang where. Look at all the stupid nuggets. See, I have to decide whether I'm going to do the nuggets. These are all out in the open for some reason, so it means that at some point I'm going to pick them up whether I want to or not. So I need to decide when to do that, because the problem in my mind is that once you pick up the first 10, your map just goes ape crap with all the your map fills up with all the locations of all the rest of the gold nuggets. So I don't like picking up any until I'm ready to pick them up, all of them up. Because once it floods your map with markers, then I hate that. It's just, you know, it makes your map kind of hard to read because it's all full of crap doodle doo doo. They're all out in the open here, so there's no way you're not going to accidentally pick one up once in a while, which I already did, actually. I accidentally picked one up already. Let's do the sugar beets, get them out of the way. Alright, we're going to put this right here, and oh, that's already open. Let's leave it open. Okay, so we're going to do field number 5, isn't it? Field number 5. Let's do that. 5, 12 meters, everything is okay. We're going to do that. Going to do that. Beet harvest. I don't know if that makes a difference. If any of those are all going to be the same width, so I could just put. Well, it doesn't matter. If it says beet, I can do potato. If it says potato, I can do onions. If it says onion, I can do carrot. Vice versa. What I could do is probably say just earth fruit, because all of those are earth fruit, right? As far as I know. Hey, you missed a spot. Oh well, we'll pick it up. Let's go get this fella and stop him. And we can get rid of that for now. And this is the only grain field we have. Let me get this one little patch right here that we missed at the start. And then turn that off, and let's put the pipe out. Go get our tractor and truck and trailer. I hope I let that pipe out far enough. We now have some wheat. Now, I didn't check this map over thoroughly as I said earlier. So I think that's fertilizer station here. You put slurry in, get fertilizer. I can't remember how that works. But there's all kinds of manufacturing here. We'll learn as we go. I love the fact that the horses are all running. Looks like you can feed and water them too. There's troughs out there. Now, we're going to find out about the storage here. First thing I want to do is check, because I don't see a reader board. There it is. It's behind me. All right, let me look. Okay, we've got 50,000 wheat. Okay, so 50,000 wheat. Let me go check. What does this reader board say? Where the train's at? I can't read it because damn train's in the road. Get out of the road. Okay, see, those are all aughts. There's absolutely nothing in this. Okay, so if we put something in this one, it ain't going to show up over there. So we're going to have to remember where we put things. Which is fine. Just, I guess, I suppose. Right, so there you go. Let's just park this right here. Is that water? Blue's water, isn't it? Let me try this thing over there. That's water. Maybe that's the water trough for the cattle. I don't know. There's where you get your milk. No, there's the water right there. So I don't know what that is. Let's see what this is. That's diesel. That's seeds. This is fertilizer, I'm pretty sure. And that would make this one fertilizer. So what the hell? That must be liquid fertilizer. And that one must be... There's no sign on this one. This one must be fertilizer, and that one must be... Oh, wait, there's something there. That's water. Why would you take water gray? Why would water be gray? Fertilizer would be gray, wouldn't it? When you think of gray water when you're RVing, it's dirty water. Your gray water's your dishwater and water you wash your hands with, and then black water's toity water. Right, there's no trigger that I can see for this particular rig. I don't know why. Water's always an issue for me. I don't know why. It just always seems to be. Every map I play, there's a problem with water. Alright, maybe this mod just doesn't work for water on this. Right. Alright, let's oh, he's almost full. I'm gonna let him go. Wow. Made short work of this field, right? Let's get that potato guy and get him over to the storage. Now let's find out where the potatoes go. Hopefully they go in the main storage. Oh, that hot tea feels good on my throat. Normally, if I'm not feeling well, I don't record because I'm not too happy when I'm not feeling good, and not being happy doesn't make for an entertaining video. But it's spring break here in Oregon, and I've got kids here. I've got company here for the week, and I've been really, really busy, and I haven't been able to do any recording all week because I've had a house full of people, and I got a little bit of a break this morning. So I thought, well, maybe I'll run in and do a quick video. Hey, potatoes go in here. Sweet. Sore throat or not, so there you go. And I apologize for that. Like I said, normally I wouldn't do it because I'm not a happy camper on a regular basis when I feel good, so I'm really a grump when I'm sick. Anyway, I'm going to call an episode here. Maybe in the next episode I'll grab a helicopter and we'll just fly around, take a look at this. If you haven't seen it yet, some of you probably have. But hope you had fun. If you did, give it a like, share it with a friend, subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you on some farm again in the next episode. Until then, happy farming.